Hello everyone, thank you so much for joining me today. So for today's layout, I will be using the Maggie Holmes Bloom collection, which came out, I don't know, is it 3 or 4 years? I'm not sure, but it came out a while ago, and to be honest, I bought so much of the collection when it came out, and I've only really made two layouts, and I really love it, and I thought, why not just use it? I mean, I don't think it's ever too late to pull out older collections, especially if you haven't used them and have a lot of product left for that collection. So I hope you guys don't mind that I'm using some older collections, in these videos rather than the newest products, just because I kind of want to use up my stash. So I am using a cut file by Paige Evans, and I really love these letters with like the floral cut out from it, and I decided to mount them with a bit of the pattern paper that is featured in the Bloom collection. And as you can see, I'm just going to stick down these letters, and actually I just realized this morning that I'm not sure if it's the X I just glued down, but one of the X's is like stuck down in the wrong way. So that was not my smartest move, I guess, but ultimately I don't think it really matters that much because most of it is kind of going to be covered up by my photos and the embellishments anyway, so it doesn't really matter that much. So I knew that for this layout I wanted to use a very feminine color scheme, so lots of pinks, a bit of gold, and maybe some hints of black, which is pretty much my go-to color scheme. And also if I'm scrubbing a photo that I feel deserves like a really pretty, like something I would want to display maybe like on a shelf or something, this is pretty much my go-to. And so today I chose this color scheme because I am going to be scrapping a very uh, special photo to me, and I wanted to do justice, and yeah, that is why I chose that color scheme. And the photo is black and white, and it's a photo of me and my horse Sharon. And I've mentioned this pretty much in every video of every photo I've ever scrapped of her or us together, that she passed away in 2008, so it's been a long time, and I don't have that many photos of her, which is kind of sad. I mean, I have a decent amount, don't get me wrong, but nowhere near as many photos as I would have had if I would have gotten her a few years later. Just because I had like a different camera back then, it was just much easier to take photos then than it was when I actually had her. But of course, I do have some photos, and those photos, they mean the world to me. And this is actually one of the last photos taken of us together. So, quick story. She passed away on April 23rd of 2008, and this photo was taken, I'm pretty sure it was on April 6th, so it was like a few weeks before she passed away. And as you can see, we were doing great. Like, it was very sudden, it was unexpected, so it was really hard for me to deal with it, especially at such a young age. I really didn't know how to cope with it because in high school I didn't have any friends. I was basically all alone, and having a horse, especially her, helped me, get through the day. It gave me some distraction, I guess. And yeah, when she passed away, it was just really hard. And now I just look back on those memories, being so thankful that even though I only had her in my life for 2 years, it was really an amazing 2 years, and I'm very thankful for the memories that I made with her. And I did pull a few pieces before I started recording, just because back in the day, like when I bought the Bloom collection, I got two of like the ephemera pack, and I had already cut up like all the cut apart sheets, and I put them all together in like a little container, and it's like 150 pieces. Like, I'm not even joking. So I figured I would set a few pieces that I know I want to use, and then the rest will just kind of come as I, progress on with the layout, because I didn't really know what else I really wanted to do. And to be completely honest, I was kind of making this layout, and as you can see, I'm kind of going to try and find some extra pieces to add to the layout right now. Um, I wasn't really too happy with how it was coming along. I was really struggling. I was just not sure if it was going to turn out well, and for a second I thought, okay, this is like one of my favorite photos that I have of her, and I feel like I'm not going to be able to do justice. And yeah, that was not the best feeling, but I decided, There's still stickers I'm going to add, like chipboard and just a lot of other things. So I should be able to maybe, kind of save this. And I do think in the end it is one of my favorite layouts. But the process of getting there, it was a bit of a struggle. So as you can see, I just put out a few extra pieces, and the floral to the left side of the photo, I'm actually going to stick down in a little bit, but I'm actually going to take it off later. I do think I take it off on screen or like while recording. Um, while I place it down, I thought, okay, maybe it would be nice to have a little hint of that greenish color, but then I decided I wanted the layout to be mostly pink and not any other extra colors. So I decided to take it off in the end. And I also really love these paper flowers. They have so much dimension, and I just think they're a nice touch. And this paper that you saw briefly there for a second is like my favorite paper in this collection. I think I might do another layout using this collection soon, just because I have so much left of it. And I just really love the design. It's like kind of like washi tape X's or whatever. Pretty cool. So I decided to cut a few out and just place them on the background, or just add a little bit of, interest and a little bit of color, especially the black one I'm cutting out right now. I thought that would be a really nice touch. And yeah, so fun fact, I started recording this video when my phone was pretty much 100% charged, and by the time I was done, it was at 20% or something. So like my phone, it can record for about 30 minutes, 30 to 40 minutes before it will just die, no matter how charged it. Well, I mean, if it's not charged 100%, it will definitely, die before. But yeah, it's tough. So I will often find myself like randomly stopping for a few seconds and just make sure that it's still recording, because I don't want to, take a risk and find out it's not recording in the end, because that would make me very sad. And this chipboard piece, when I pulled out that bird and placed it where I just placed it, I was thinking, okay, this looks kind of cute. Maybe I can save this layout. Maybe I can make it work. And the pinwheel, I think it's a pinwheel, right? It doesn't really have anything to do with the photo, but I just thought it was a really cute element. And since the photo was taken in April, it was technically spring, even though I'm wearing like a jacket, because I do think it was kind of cold on the day the photos were taken. Um, this collection is so perfect for it, and I really loved that washi booklet that was a part of the collection. There's like 3 sheets with like parts of washi, and then there's one sheet with like shapes and stuff. So that's really nice. I'm just adding a few pops of pink, because it's like a very feminine layout, so adding some pink. And that is pretty much well, not pretty much the end. We're getting close to the end. So at this point I'm thinking this quality is not good. I'm just going to like roll down my blinds, so that's why you see a change in lighting there. I probably should have done that a bit sooner, so I do apologize if the quality is not the greatest, but regardless, I still wanted to share this layout with you because I'm really happy with the end result, and I'm just feeling very like motivated and excited to record again. So I hope that you guys are enjoying the videos. If you have any like collections you'd like to see me create with, just let me know. I might be able to make something work. And what's actually funny about these stickers I was just using, the gold foiling on them, I don't know what happened, but it looks really bad. I'm not sure if after a certain amount of time, or maybe because it's been in my room, like temperature wise, I'm not really sure, like something happened to it. And I mean, I've had this collection for 3 years. I have barely touched it, so that's probably the reason why those stickers are not the best quality anymore. So that's totally my fault. So that's basically it. Thank you so much for watching. I hope you enjoyed, and I will talk to you very soon. Have a great day. Bye.